let's talk about A Different Man, a film that stars Sebastian Stan as someone who has a birth defect. His face is disfigured, and I don't know how to even describe this movie, but I'll just say this: it's a comedy, but some people could take it as a drama. Alan, tell us the story of A Different Man.
Honestly, I took it as a drama with comedy elements. But you can see Sebastian Stan plays Edward, a man with a with disfigurement of his face, and you can kind of see it there in the poster. He basically lives as normal of a life he can. He wants to be an actor. You see him in these industrial films on how to react and conversate with your fellow facially disfigured co-workers. So in walks his new neighbor, Ingrid, played by Renata Renziv, I believe. And they kind of hit it off. They kind of sparks start to fly a bit, and she's a playwright, and she's so enamored with him and his story that she promises one day that maybe she'll make a play based on his life. Okay, and so and she wants him to star in it. So one day, Edward is told by his doctors, "Hey, there's an experimental drug that could actually heal you 100%. And do you want to be part of this this drug testing trial?" And he accepts it. And lo and behold, the drug works. And his face starts to fall off, and he looks like Sebastian Stan. And life takes on a different tone. He goes out, becomes a successful real estate agent, becomes a model of sorts, and then he finds out that Ingrid has actually written the play, and Edward disappears from this change, and so Edward comes in as a different person. I forget the guy's name, but he says that he could play the role, even though he looks normal. They made a mask of his original face. He wears the mask and does this amazing performance, and Ingrid casts her as his original self. But that all changes when Oswald shows up, played by Adam Pearson, who actually has the same disfigurement in real life that Edward has. And Ingrid is drawn to that and feels like that authenticity is better for her play, and replaces Edward with Oswald. And some interesting things.
You gotta say the thing you forgot. Oswald is cool. Like Edward,
Oswald's
the original Edward, even though he's beautiful, he looks like Sebastian. He is Sebastian Stan, played by Sebastian Stan.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of still ugly and kind of a lame person on the inside, whereas he's just the guy Adam Pearson's character is cool. He does yoga.
He embraces life. Yeah,
he embraces life.
He was married at one point and had a child.
He was married and has a kid. He's like a player with women. He's all these things about him that like he succeeds in life in all the ways that Edward does not. It's a comedy. I saw this movie with a packed crowd. They were bursting out laughing. It's like David Lynch made a comedy.
See, I think I have to disagree. I think this is more of a drama than is a comedy. I also look. It's very similar. The themes are very similar to The Substance in this one. In fact, there's a little bit of body horror here, and I'll say this: the body horror, as grotesque as that was, there is a cringy moment at the end, near the end of the. That is so much more cringy than basically Edward's face falling off. This again, just like The Substance, this is almost a Twilight Zone episode. It has something to say about our appearances. It has something to say about the way we see ourselves and the way we accept ourselves. I always think of life as, we're all dealt a hand in life, and you can choose to embrace that hand and make something of that hand, or you can choose to wallow in self-pity. And ironically, it's Edward who decides who has wallowed in self-pity all his life, and Oswald who embraces the hand he was dealt. And that this movie just plays on that. And
That's why it's a it's okay.
no.
I'll disagree with you slightly. It's as much a comedy as it is a drama. How do I know this? When the screening I went to had a Q&A with the director and the cast, Adam and Sebastian Stan. If you're a member of the channel, watch the Q&A. But Adam, the director of the movie, or excuse me, not Adam, Aaron.
He's Oswald,
Aaron,
yeah.
Yeah, Aaron. Oswald. No. Adam Pearson is the actor. Aaron Schimberg is the director. The director has a cleft palate, so he's trying to deal with these themes. And he said, it's a comedy as much as it is a drama.
Well, he's wrong.
Well, I disagree. So the audience I saw it with laughed. You can take it either way. But Aaron Schimberg, amazing job on this movie as director. Yeah. And he has some connection to it because he has a cleft palate. He's dealt with this kind of thing his whole life. It's set in New York. This movie it's amazing, not for everyone. Be clear, not for everyone, okay? Because it's like you made Elephant Man a comedy. All right. There are comedic moments. And I'll just say I love the ideas it's grappling with. About how we look, how we present ourselves, etc. So look,
or how we embrace ourselves and how we
yes,
how we take on the adversities of life and be able to, this whole stupid thing about joy that is coming out in politics. Yeah. Joy to me has always been this idea of finding happiness and contentment with the things you have, and not this constant desire and drive to have things that you don't have, but to find joy and peace with the things that you do have, and that includes the way you look, where you've grown up, your race, your gender, your skin color, everything. Finding joy is being content with that, and that's what this movie's about.
Well, I really enjoyed this film, but it is a difficult movie. It's like two movies. The first half is the story of Sebastian Stan's character's transformation, and then it's how he deals with being handsome, right? While Adam's character, Oswald, is just, he has the disfigurement, but he has the personality of a beautiful person. And because he embraces himself, other people are attracted to that energy. They're attracted to him, to even, he's got this, there's an exchange with one woman in a bar where she's like, oh, you're going to call me? Like, it's hilarious. You can't see it any other way except it's a comedy.
Yeah.
But I agree with you, as much a drama. So I recommend the film. I recommend it. What about you, Alan?
Oh, absolutely. Please go out and see this movie. If you can't handle the substance, see A Different Man.
Yeah, or go see both. Double feature.
Go see both.
Yeah, but this is, you do have to be warned before you go in. I would not watch a trailer though. But
well, I think this poster says it all.
It does. It does. So strong recommend from both of us. Would you agree?
Absolutely.